All right. Happy Friday, everybody. It's Mike Primo. Welcome to the Playroom Experiment. I haven't done this. I feel like it's been a really long time since I've been streaming The Witness. I feel like I did something last Friday, but I don't think it was The Witness. Anyways, it feels like it's been forever. And I guess you could say that forever has come to an end. So thank you for watching. If you're here live, if you're watching a video on demand, we appreciate it. We're on a few different platforms now. We've got ourselves on Twitch, of course, but we're also broadcasting on YouTube and a couple Facebook pages. And listen, if you're on Facebook, we're using a service called Restream. You can go. I've been corrected. JM, good afternoon. That's what it was. It was Codenames we did last Friday, which we're doing again tonight, by the way. So if you got nothing to do, sir, we do have a couple spots left. We have Michelle's going to be joining us tonight and a couple of my friends from the Toronto area. So if you're hanging around, JM, and you want to get in on it, let me know. As for you Facebook users out there, you can go to chat.restream.io/FB. What you're doing is you can give Restream permission to use your actual name instead of just Facebook user, because if you don't do it and you type something to me, I'm just going to see Facebook user and I'm going to have to call you, hey you. That might explain why I've got the Codenames background. So let's go ahead and change that to The Witness. There we go. That's better. You'll see that a little bit later on. Hope everybody's doing good. It is Friday after all, so I hope that Friday is your actual Friday, first of all. And we are just over a week away from our 24-hour live stream. I'm going to talk more about that a little bit later as more people begin to funnel in. But in the meantime, I want to get to some puzzies. You pulled off an 8-fer, did ya? I would like to know the story about that one. Now, the question is, how many did they get? How many did they get is the question. But anyways, JM, if you're available tonight and you want to play, we're actually playing from 7 p.m. To 11. We're not playing all Codenames. I think we're just playing Codenames for the first hour and then a couple Jackbox games. But if you got the time from 7 to 8 Eastern tonight, we got 2 spots left, so you're welcome to join us. 5's not bad though. That's pretty good. 5's pretty good. You don't see people, like a lot of teams, they get very hesitant to go that high, so they must have been very surprised. Do you remember what the word was? Because when someone hears the clue and they hear the number 8, I guess it must have been early on in the game too, or the progress was kind of hurting in the early get-go, so nonetheless. All right. In the meantime, let's we might as well get to some stuff here. Let's go ahead and play some Witness here. So here we go. The last time we gathered, good evening, Hallman. The last time we gathered, Hallman was here. Automobile 8. Okay. So you didn't say automobile. Fair enough. Yeah, this puzzle did floor me. Absolutely. It took me forever to break through this. You're already starting with the puns, are you? Well, honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. So how you doing, Hallman? Happy Friday. Are you sipping anything, sir? feel like that light is there for a reason. This has not been powered up yet, has it? That's very interesting. Well, JM, do tell, sir. What is the good news? It'd be awesome to hear if you got another board game picked up today or something. But you know, we're always eager for good news, right? So lay it on us. What's happening? As he frantically types. Well, now that calls for a marking of sorts. We finalized the adoption of our daughter yesterday. That is amazing, man. That is absolutely amazing. I'm very happy for you. International adoption, local. Well, you can tell as much as you'd like to, but I'm just thrilled for you. Very, very happy for you. Congratulations. My wife and I have, believe it or not, we've touched on the conversation of international adoption, like overseas. We just keep saying it would be nice if the stars had lined up for us to be in a position to do it. We're not quite there yet, but we talk about it every now and again. I have someone texting me about tonight. Just one moment. I'm telling him I'm just live streaming right now. All right. There we go. Domestic infant adoption. She's been with us since she was born. Okay. So it's about getting the paperwork done. Well, congratulations, man. I'm happy for you. That's the greatest victory I will ever see on this stream channel. So, happy for you. That's great. Okay. Only tea from Hallman. Nothing too strong. You know what? I'm kind of taking a break too today, man. Usually on Fridays, I'm really wanting something brewski-like. Alright. So when I stand on this, and this starts to... I don't get a lot of time with this, do I? It's going to start messing around with my head here. What do I have to do? Just solve one of them, perhaps? Okay, well, there we go. Here we go. I wonder if these cycle. That's the first thing I'm waiting for. Okay, well, there's... Oh, come on, go quick. Oh, no. Okay. They say, too bad, so sad. I feel like the right one's going to be a little bit easier for me. Cycle not quite great. Okay, that was an easy one. You just gotta wait till you get an easy one. I suppose I gotta do the other one now, right? Okay. So no hosing around. Oh, is that gonna go away? Okay, one stays at least. At least there's that. At least there's that. Okay, so... oh boy. It's this left one that's gonna be... oh yeah. There you go. Ding, doo, 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 doo. Good old CCR. No. No, no, no. And I can see it too. Oh, hurry. Ah, crap. I think I had that. I think I had that one. Oopsie. Oopsie. Yeah. I'm keeping an eye on too many things right now. Oh, come on. All right. Oh, Lord. DJ! How you doing, buddy? Happy Friday to you. Break time? Oh, my word. Nope. We could be watching these doors for a little while. I got the right one pretty quick. But this one here is... I'm not finding it too pleasant at the moment. Okay. All right. You just gotta believe, DJ. You just gotta believe. What is happening here? This is very... ooh. We need to turn down our backtrack music because this is very glorious and, well, rather spa-like. Where's my massage table? What's happening? I hear stuff. Oh, I walked off of it. Okay. Tears on my pillars. Right. So, seems pretty straightforward. Bing, bing, bing. Okay. Let's see if this might work. Oh, I'm glad it spins whilst... ooh, not quite. Command has no effect here. Okay. So we want to swing up, probably. Oh, it's going to be one of these, right? Okay, so it's probably more of like a sideways thing happening here. Let's see if we can... yeah. What if we were to... oh. Okay, what if we do... no, 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 no. What if we cover one side so that we can swing back around? Yes. Okay. Zill, how you doing, buddy? And Michelle, hello, dear. Michelle, ladies and gentlemen, she is one of our Hollywood Squares tonight on Codenames. So, It would seem to me that most of us are, well, we got a split between the UK and the US side, but we are playing Codenames at 7 o'clock tonight, and we have 4 players. We could use 1 or 2 more in the mix. So if you want to play, you got to let me know. Okay? We're going to do a few things today, by the way, everybody. We are going to play a few of these puzzles. But I'm also going to test my pinball arcade thing, because I've got like a green screen where I can use Telestrator and explain pinball with like drawing diagrams and stuff. So I want to test that. I want to talk about an update to the Playroom Experiment project. We delivered the board game library and the Nintendo Switch right to the high school. I had the pleasure of meeting the alternative learning classroom. There's probably about 15 kids, something like that. Yes, I kept social distanced. I was not in the school for very long, but they're the only kids in the school because everything in Ontario is closed down right now. But the alternative learning students are still allowed to go to this particular high school. So phase 1 and phase 2 are officially complete. Zill, I gotta tell you, if you stayed up till 1 o'clock to play Codenames, I'd be impressed. That's kind of why I was acknowledging. I think, unless your name is Shag. Ooh, Shag. Listen, what time would that be for him? I think that's 9 o'clock in the morning his time. Maybe we can get him. Oh, that would be fun. That would be fun. The man that never sleeps is always available, right? That's what Buddha told me. Oh, Hallman, I'd love to have you, buddy. If you're that kind of late night owl, then yes. Hallman is in, ladies and gentlemen. Yay! Alright. These need friends. How many of these are there? I'm assuming there's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's try the simple thing. And then if we do these 2... Oh, I thought I had a good idea there. But that's okay. Let's still close this off. Right? Can we do it? Can we do it? Nope. What didn't it like there? Okay, we didn't hit top to bottom there, I guess. I want to try that again. Because there's something about this. You're very much a night owl. I kind of miss being a night owl. I've always felt that playing video games in the middle of the night is the best thing when, you know, nobody's doing anything else. And you get really tired, and then you go out for your, we called it coffee and za, which was coffee and pizza. So someone would say, I need some za. And then we'd get in our car, go out, get our legs back up. Michelle knows Tim Hortons run. And life was good again. And that was at a time, back in ancient times, when you could finish a game in an evening. Timmy's, of course, right? We used to call it Horny Tim's in our little small neck of the woods. That should do it. But it's not. What's happening here? Because I thought I'm closing that. I thought I was closing it off. I must not be. I only play at the end of the night. It's too easy to lose track of time if playing before attending to other duties. I miss not having duties. I'm pretty stubborn with this here. I gotta find out. Oh, because it's exposed. Okay, let's try this instead. You got to start using the top and bottom for this, because if you don't... Is that going to do it? That might do it. There we go. If you don't start using the top and bottom, you're not going to seal anything, right? Right. Did anything light up back here yet? I noticed this cable. I better not be closing the door. Okay, good. Alright. Now, here's my concern. Can I... Oh, can I get out this way still? Can I... See, I haven't finished town yet. And there's a lot I haven't done video-wise in the game. So, I feel like I need to go back to town, but I kind of don't want to do those... That 2-panel maze, you know, when you get to that third bottom floor in the mountain there. Maybe there's a way to easily do it. Because I remember that there are 2 stars at the bottom of the first panel you see, and I want to think that you can just draw that one line, just sort of whip around it, and then you've got the door open to the floor that will bring you to the right side so you can go back to town. Do not fear completing the game. Load a game from the main menu is always there. Yeah, but if I go back and load up prior to doing this part, then I got to go do this part again. Alright, so let's go see here. Let's see what we can do. I don't know if that's going to do it. No. But I think that I was onto something there. So if we go down and up, that should do it. Okay. You won't. Your latest game save will always have the most recent... Right, so... Oh, you mean you can go to a save point in a different location and it will still know what puzzles you solved? Really? Alright, well, best thing we can do here is try the simple stuff. Let's try the simple stuff. The simple stuff is not going to work in this case. There were only 2 Tetros here, right? Okay, so fine. Hey, Scald! Nice to have you back. It's been a little while since you've been with us. I'm not the most predictable streamer, though, in all fairness. And, on top of that, it's not as though you are required to be here every single time, but I'm glad you are today. Okay? Okay. Kabuki. Gracie, how are you? Hey, what time is it there now? We need one more Codenames player for tonight, and something tells me... Wait a minute, isn't it like 7 a.m. for you right now? You're still a bit sick. What's going on? You told me that you were not a night person. Why are you awake? Okay, everybody, we need to help Gracie here. Alright? We need to help Gracie because she's been sick for too long. She's going to sleep soon. Good. Gracie, I want you to get better. We are all sending you magic pixie dust from this side of the pond. And your body needs to heal, man. Your body needs to heal. I don't like hearing my friends be sick for this long. Now, to be certain, have you had to do a COVID test or anything? I hope it's nothing like that. You're just... You haven't mentioned it. I know you on Shag's stream, you've mentioned you haven't been feeling well quite a bit. But you haven't mentioned anything about COVID, so that makes me happy. Just a little sick. Okay. We're all just a little sick, so that's okay. All right. Are you eating your fruits and vegetables? Okay, so we've got 2 stars up top. I feel like this is going to end like, ooh, oh, hello there. Okay. It's like that, is it? I'm going so slow. So what I want to do is I just want to see if I can... Like, I feel like I can satisfy the stars pretty easily. It's now a matter of seeing if I can... Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, this is not ideal here. Right? Okay. Let's start that again. Good. Keep eating those veggies. That's how we get you better. Yo. Hey, buddy. You want to come say hi to everybody? School ended a little early? What? Come say hi to everybody.
Doesn't have a supply teacher. Hi, everybody.
The person you really came to see. See, look, Gracie's saying hi, Lukey. Michelle's saying hi, Lukey. Mike just popped in. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike. Wait, are you playing Witness?
I am playing The Witness. Do you have a solution? This is hard, isn't it? This is really difficult.
I wonder if we can.
Daddy hasn't figured it out yet. Oh, do you want to tell everybody? Oh, they can't see. They're just watching you right now.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to tell everybody? Let's do a little promotion. Let's tell everybody what you'll be doing for the 24-hour live
Look
stream.
what I found out.
Okay, try. Click on it. Oh, it's not the right solution. You didn't satisfy the rules. Do you want to play more Witness in your game one day?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why don't you tell everybody... Here, let's stop there for a second. You tell everybody in the microphone what you're going to be doing.
I'm going to be playing Portal.
You're playing Portal. Do you remember the date? Saturday, May 15th.
15th.
And you're going to be playing from 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
to 11 a.m.
to 11 a.m.
Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time.
Now, would it mean a lot to you if everybody tuned in to watch you play Portal?
Yes.
All right. Do you like Portal? You've tried about 4 levels so
Yes.
far, right?
Yes.
All right. So, do you want to play on your laptop?
Yeah.
All right. You may play on your laptop. I'm going to stream till about 3 o'clock. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then when we're done, how about we play a game of Karuba together?
Yes.
All right. All right. So look, you want to learn what I'm going to do? You're going to go play on the laptop.
Wait, I'm not playing right now. I'm finishing my leftover homework.
Oh, you got homework? Well, good for you.
I thought you meant on the Witness.
No, I thought you. I didn't know you had homework.
I thought for the live stream.
Oh no.
I thought that's what you mean.
No, you're going to play Portal on the live stream. But we can try Witness another time if you want. Does it still interest you?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You've got
I thought you meant Portal.
No, you've got 8 years to finish the Witness. And then you're moving out. I'm just kidding. All right, buddy, when your homework's done, come and tell me. And then you can play. All right? Gracie, I hope you get better soon. I hope you're feeling 1,000%. Sweet dreams to you. All right? Thanks for popping in. Lukey forgot to tell me something. Okay, that's no problem. Okay. So for Lent, we're a Catholic family, so Lent is giving up something for 40 days, which as a Catholic family when I was younger, I never actually did Lent. We did the Good Friday thing. He gave up YouTube, and he hasn't been watching YouTube since. The problem is now, it's not even really a problem, but when he's getting something he has to watch on YouTube through school, he won't let himself watch it until he checks with me, and I keep telling him he doesn't have to check with me when it's YouTube for school. So, and I have to be careful because I've been watching Apex videos on YouTube on trying to get better, because Shag and I, so I should tell you guys, the 24-hour live stream starts May 15th. Actually, let me bring this up. Here we go. Here's the promo. 24 hours for inclusion. May 15th, 3 a.m. to 3 a.m. Eastern Time. I am going to be playing Pac-Man 99 in my first hour. I can't remember what I'm playing the second hour. I think it might be still Pac-Man 99. I think I'm just going to kind of coast and enjoy my time a bit. I might play Pinball Arcade. We'll see. But then at 5 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time, Shag and I are going to be playing Apex Legends. Shag has been playing Apex for a while. I have not. And I am trying to step up from brutal to only a little brutal. I do have some kills, but I sure don't have very many. Okay. Michelle, and by the way, many of you in here, Michelle being one of them, she's going to be a trooper. She's joining us at the tail end of the stream. I'm going to get the schedule up. I'm going to be streaming again on Monday. Because I'm not playing Just the Witness here today. I'm going to probably do this for another half an hour, and then I want to show all of you why pinball is so awesome today. So I hope you'll indulge me and hang around till for that as well. And I got to test some of these things because these are some of the things that I'm doing for the 24 hour. But Michelle is joining us at the tail end. She's going to be with us, I think, for 8 hours. She said she's so excited for that, but I wonder if she actually knows. I think she does. But it's going to be fun because we're going to be playing some Codenames and some Jackbox games. And then right around 11 p.m. for the last 4 or 5 hours, Michelle and myself and my friend Joe Cheravino, and I think Shag is coming back for that too, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to be playing some Steam remote play games, like some... just some simple multiplayer stuff like Speedrunners, what's it called? Stickbold, the dodgeball game. So it's all Mario Party type stuff, right? But the hope is that we're going to be able to play it through Steam Remote Play, and we're testing that tonight. So that's going to be fun. I can't wait. Hopefully everything will go swimmingly well. You can see we've changed our overlay a little bit. I was going to put a logo at the top for each game I was playing, but 24 hours I really need to simplify. And we'll talk about the donations in a minute. We've got all kinds of updates happening, but this was a great week visiting the school. I gotta tell you, I teared up when I went to the school a little bit because seeing those kids, it was so quiet in the school, not all the lights were on, and all of a sudden these 15 kids were they were silhouetted, they were walking very quietly, and they saw these games. We had about 6 boxes of board games, probably about $1,500 worth of games, and then we brought them the Nintendo Switch, and we've started designing Super Mario Maker 2 levels for them. So I'm going to be working on that pretty diligently over the next 4 weeks or so, and then we're going to bring that Switch back to the school. And so phase 1 and phase 2 are already complete. And come the fall, I'm actually going to be able to start spending a couple days a month with them. And so the third phase, which could be the final phase in terms of the building of it, the initial building, we will be expanding into like RPG and things like that. But this last checkpoint is the pinball machine. So yeah, I'm very excited. We'll talk more about that in a few minutes here. What a last 3 months it's been. I mean, it started with me streaming this game and all of you, stumbling your way onto my stream, and just so thankful for the way that it's turned out. It's much in large part due to all of you finding me, and you kind of gave me a renewed energy for this, and for that I'm very thankful. Okay. This sounds like Where the Streets Have No Name. It's a slightly different chord progression, but I hear it. I also hear welcome to the spa. Please return all towels to the dispenser bin. Thank you. Ooh, now hold on a second here. The question becomes, where do I finish? Right? There's two... I mean, the starting point is the starting point, but where I finish is a different conversation. I feel like one thing you don't want to be doing here is trying to do a crossover here. I feel like this needs to meet on the other side somehow. So let's see if we can pull that off. I don't think it can be quite this simple. Right. Uh-huh. I find with these puzzles, if something's not working, you need to make a... This is actually how I started. I remember this. You can use the other line, however, to block it off. So that's interesting. You're not supposed to... Okay, so let's tackle it from this standpoint. I don't think I'm anywhere close to it doing that. See, and then as soon as you come up like that, you're cutting off the 2 stars. That's why the 2 stars aren't working. So what if we work this from here then? Because I feel like the 2 stars are the most challenging things to pair. Well, that's just not going to work, is it? Because you're going to meet that. Okay. This one might take me a little bit of time. Hey, Dad, how you doing? It's more fun than the floor. I will tell you that. I will tell you that. You almost want to grab a... No harm, I suppose. Just curious. Just curious. Okay, how many of these things are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 6 in total. But I almost feel like that could be dangerous. Let's try it anyway. Yeah, there's not much point really in doing it because at least I don't think so, because it overlaps, right? I gotta tell you, I didn't use that paper at all. I don't think I did. You know, weird things happen with me, right? I mean, maybe the paper helped me a little bit, but what I was thinking on the paper worked for the beginning, but I realized the line at the top was doing something totally different. What the hell is that? Love in an elevator. Love in an elevator in the daylight. Why aren't these ones lighting up? Hold on. That's why. Zill's excited. This has a... I don't want to call it endy, But this is very heavenly, very episodically, orchestrally it's got that glory be to higher power something or other. I don't know. I'm checking to see if these are lighting up at any point in time. I find it odd that this is not lit. You have to solve puzzles to make progress in this game. Yeah, that was an Aerosmith reference. That's right. Oh, hello, Mr. Tyler. Going down. Whee! Right, so how do you do this? Ban him. Spoilers. You have to solve puzzles to make progress in this game. Who let that guy in here? Seriously. Seriously, folks. This is a funny one, isn't it? Alright, that's not how this goes. Do we go all the way around like this or something? Wait a second. See, the thing is, all right, you gotta, it's funny how as this wraps around, you can, I feel like we need some stair stepping here, but never actually closing it. Because if we never actually close it on the top or bottom, then technically speaking, it should be, oh yeah, there you go. Jonathan Blow says, take that, you bumbling fool. But we's on to something, so we gotta, okay, so if we go like this, will this do it? Okay. I have to say, I'm at the point of amazement that you just keep coming up with these, JM. You are the most punniest person I ever did meet, you know. Pick a spot, any spot. Alright. The thing with these hexagonal nodes is you just gotta try stuff. It really just comes down to trying stuff. See, I already know that's not gonna work. So you gotta get... There we go. What if we do... Right. Up into the exits there. Perfect. That's what we want. And then we make our way... back, I hope. Ooh. But I can't come back to it. That's the problem. Right? You know what it is, Halman? He's got two guys standing in front of their own computer, or two people, and they're like I don't know if you saw that documentary about the social disconnect. I can't remember what it was called, but they would create these scenes where there were two men saying, "Oh, this person needs this ad," or "Hey, this person hasn't posted in a while. We got to let this person know." It feels like he's got two people like that sending him the puns to deliver. Either that or he's just amazingly witty. You guys tell me, which one is it? Which one is it? Either way, JM, I'm most impressed. Oh, see now what if... I think I'm going to run into the same problem here. Oh, wait a minute. I think this is a little bit better. I just got congratulated by Restream for getting 100 messages today. Thank you, everybody. Right. Okay. So that's the problem. So we know where we got... We know where we need to end. But getting over there is the problem. So we can't block that one off. Right? We have to go this way, maybe? I'm assuming that's the exit there, yeah. Okay, so let's see. Here's hoping we can find our way back to it. Did I hose myself here again? I did. Ah, okay. Well, that's an easy fix. Right here. Huh. Oh, no, be careful now. Come on. Let's not be silly. You gotta go this way if you... But then you can't cover that one. How did I do that last time? Datsman, I'm assuming you're Jeff. I don't believe you've been in this place before. So, welcome, man. Thanks for popping in. Again, well known by the SWS Society. I mean, we could try and work this another way, I suppose. If we came from this side, we know it would have to start here. And this beginning alone is enough for me to think this is not yeah, that's not the starting point for sure. So I'm pretty convinced that this is the starting point here. Wow, this is... Oh, wait a minute, though. You can... You could always pass through... Oh, this is really interesting. Oh, see, it's the same thing. It's the same problem I'm running into here. Please, please, please. This is where you just start doing things slowly, hoping that you're not going to see something impossible. All right, so let's think about where we want this to end. I mean, it would be nice. It would be nice. Ugh. All right. What if we did something wild and crazy like this? Because we can pass through. Oh. No, you got to be able to come up this way then. Wow, this is... Whew. I see what you did there, JM. You sure are shaking off a lot of puns today. Mine will never be as good as yours, but I'm assuming you understood what I meant there. No, that's right. He's like Wanda's whatchamacall. Oh boy, this is going to be a hassle, isn't it? As soon as someone says, our favorite puzzle. I mean, you'd really want to think that it's just as simple as... But then you can't make your way back there. That's the problem. Oh my word. See, I don't see that being the starting point at all. Because if you go this way, if you go here, you have to go this way. And if you go here, there's no way for you to get back and cover that one. If you go up here, there's no way for you to cover back and get that one. So... the last one on the left. Oh, that one there you didn't like? Yeah, it's yeah, the 2 stars at the top, I feel like, are the thing that threw me off. That's a good thing though, Michelle. So this is like the Olympics, is what you're saying. You're not old. And when you're old, you're wise. I don't... Yeah, and you were... I think you were one of the first JM to catch my very first Witness stream from two and a half years ago, probably, something like that now. I can see this being my least favorite. See, and it's constantly the same thing. So what happens if we... See, as soon as you wrap around, you've got to be able to just... You got to be able to finish this way. So, let's figure out what happens here then. But I got to be able to come at it from the other way, right? Because when I get down here and I come up and around, like I feel like that must. So if we swing up, hold on then. We've got to be able to swing up from this side then, I feel. Somehow. This really feels like the proper starting point. But we don't... Do we go that way? Now we're going to run into the same problem that we had before? Sure we are. What if I... Ugh. Woo! Hallman, I'm gonna, Halman, I should say. I'm going to send you our Zoom meeting link for tonight. And so what time is it there right now? I'm guessing it's 7 o'clock for you? All right. Thank you, Hal. Ooh. I've got credibility with Hal. I like this. Is it 7 o'clock there? Yeah, 7 p.m. Okay, so we're playing at midnight for your time. So if you come on at 11:45 p.m. using the Zoom link that I'll send you, and then we'll get the camera set up and all that good stuff. In case anybody's wondering, just for giggles here, hold on. Oh, yeah, Lukey. What's up? Ideas? Let's sound it out. Let's sound it out together. Come here. ID. Ideas. ID.
E.
E. Ideas.
A.
A. Ideas.
S.
See you later.
Wait, I forgot.
Pretty easy, right? Yeah, what's up?
Can you write it down on a piece of paper for me?
I sure
Because-
can. Of course I can. Ideas. There you go, pal. All right. All right, you're welcome. Oh, Dad Gumata says hello to you. Oh, and guess who's in here right now? Evan. Evan in Pittsburgh. Remember Evan? Do you remember his middle name? Mark. You guessed it. He said, do you know my middle name? And you guessed it. You said Mark and you were right and you didn't even know it. So Evan is here. And, oh, Demi's here too. Hello, Demi. We've got some fam in here. Yep. Okay.
The second one was just dancing.
All right.
Which we've
You want to have
already done
you
in
you
class.
you want to have? We got some Oreos upstairs. You want to have some cookies after your homework?
Is it okay if I play on my laptop?
Sure. When your homework's done, you can play on your laptop. Okay?
Okay.
You okay, buddy? All right. Okay. Evan, I must tell you, this is harder than pinball. And I'm hopefully around 2:30. I'm going to play a little pinball arcade. We have some fine folks in here, and I would very much like to demonstrate for them a little pinball. and why it's so awesome. Sadly, I can't do it on a real Attack from Mars. Yes, you do. I have to draw a pattern and get across all these hexagonal nodes. And the problem is, when I swing up here... Ooh. See, I can't keep going. Right? I gotta swing back the other way. But when I swing down, I'm running into this problem. And I can't swing back. So... I need to be able to do this in a different way. It's that simple. Well, now there is this. Do I come back the other way at it? No, see, it's the same problem. Ugh! Your Switch controller came back from repair drifting Joy-Con, so now you need to get going with Pac-Man 99. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. And there it was. There what was. There what was. JM. Although I gotta tell you, Evan, I think I had drift on my Joy-Con when I won twice. Okay, I'm killing. See, so here's what's happening. Here's what's happening, Evan. Everybody's having a little heart attack right now because they saw the solution and I did not. And so what happens is people from around the world, they try and will the line. And if they were really any good at this game, they'd be able to force me into drawing the line so that I don't falter. All you have to do is solve the first 3 dots correctly, which I did. But then you backed all the way out. Yes, conundrum is an excellent word. Okay, so... Oh, holy crap. They're saying... But the reason why I backed out, everybody, was because I didn't see how I was going to be able to swing back to this thing. It didn't seem correct to me. Oh, what did I do? Okay, so see this I have to end it. I have to grab it from the other side. And I can't. So see, here's the problem again. I can't see it. I can't see it, I tell you. Okay, I thought it was something like this that I did. But that can't be right either. Son of a... Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. What if I ignore... Can't ignore that though. I hit my mouse button by accident. Zill, you have no idea how passive-aggressive that sounds. Yeah, buddy, what's up?
I wanted to give this back to you.
Okay. Thank you.
And I wanted to ask if you can find a good place to hide this central mother
Oh, I can find a really good... Can I read this? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is 5 things I love about my mom. So this is what he just did.
This one, I didn't know details because it's a gift for mom, from mom.
No, this is good. This is meant to be to the point. Do you want to read it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what does it say?
5 things I love about my mom.
Okay, come on over here.
1, your kisses.
Kisses.
2, your hugs.
Your hugs.
3, your art skills.
Art skills.
4, your ideas.
Mm-hmm.
5, your kindness.
Ah, that's awesome. You've got till the first weekend in June to do that for me. I'm just teasing. I love you, sweet boy. All right, you gonna go play now?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Here, Daddy.
Okay, I'll find a hiding spot for it. Okay. All right. He's a good kid. Have I said that before? Have I ever said that? All right, so according to Zill's wisdom, I didn't lose anything important there. $20. Yeah. Listen, the last stream, I think, how many did it took me 6 hours to get 4 puzzles done with that stinking floor, because I gab too much. That's the problem. I talk too much. Okay, we gotta use this as a turning point, right? So if I go up to here, does that do it? Right? So this is the kind of thing. Oh, for wrong. Oh, thank you. All right. You watch my solve it now. Everybody needs my cell phone number so they can just call it, and when I'm looking down, I'll I don't need no stinking producer. You know, I got 2 copies of vMix. If you install it on your end, you could switch it from your house. You get 2 licenses, you know. All right. I'm just farting around here and not really getting anything done. Nothing meaningful here. This is sad. Well, guess what? Guess what, Bookie? I'm about to show you how it can be done without it. What I need is one of those big foots behind me that you guys can trigger remotely. You know, it's just a metal rod and it's just a foot. It's like one of those Bugs Bunny things that just keep kicking you in the pants. All right, I'm gonna take... Well, my Streamlabs is up now. So if I get a follower, raids, or hosts or anything... Oh, by the way, make sure I raid somebody at the end of the stream today. So... No, that's not going to work either. What am I missing here? Okay, I gotta be able to... I want to draw this in reverse for a minute, because that's gonna help me a bit here. I gotta be able to come through here and up, right? So that I can carry on through to the other side. Which is to say then, that this... becomes the next bit. That should allow me to continue through. So I see this. Be right, baby. Nope. Is that the one I wanted? Ugh! Now it's gonna be. Now it's gonna screw me there. Okay. What if we do this? No, can't do that either. I'm trying, gang. I'm really trying. I kid you not. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe. Maybe. Do I really want to turn this corner? People. People. People! School's out for summer, mother. Blakey, man, did you pop in at the right moment? No need to rewind, sir. No need to rewind. And we actually, hey, it's nice that you actually got to see my game screen while I finished that. Holy crapola. Jeez. All right. I find that sometimes when you get to the last puzzle, they give you kind of a break. But not this time. Okay, so this is like up-down stuff, I think. Okay. Oh, look at you, you little bugger face. Okay. We gotta go all the way up. And then we gotta go down. No. Oh, wow. Jonathan Blow blows. In the nicest way possible. Blake, if you can leave and then come back, I'll solve this puzzle. It all resides with Blake. Jonathan Blows, exactly. Is he still here? I don't know if I still have him. I don't have him in this project. Up and down and up and down? Probably not. It can't be that simple. Oh, I missed all kinds of crap there. Okay, hold on. There's more than one exit, isn't there? That's what I'm getting caught up about, I think. Aha, there's more than one exit. I can block one of the exits. And they're both up at the top, right? So... They thought of everything, haven't they? They've thought of everything. Oh, wait a minute. Are there 2 lines being drawn? There's 2 lines being drawn. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. So, if I start here, we got another line starting there, which means if I just keep working my way up, 1, 2, 3, okay. 1 right, 2 up, 1 right, 1 up, 1 right, 2 up. 1 right. Oh, this... Look at that little bit of... Okay, we can fix that. We can go like this. Oh, that's not going to do it probably either, but let's just try. Let's just try. Let's just try. Okay. There's a swing back in here somewhere. I think. That can't be it. Oh, maybe it is. Hold on. Okay. Ooh. I hear Love in an Elevator to my left. Thank you. Am I gonna fly into space or something on this thing? This just doesn't seem... Like, this feels like a goodbye of sorts. Okay, but wait a minute. I feel emotional. Like, I feel like... This is weird, okay? This is really, really weird. I feel it's the first time I'm telling myself that there were other people here before me. Like, I know there's all the statues and everything like that, but I don't know how to explain it. Holy crap. Okay, well, I guess I'm in it now. I'm going somewhere. I don't know where. Hey, that says end game in the... What is happening? But I didn't finish town. Am I allowed to move? What the heck happened? No! What is happening? I love the sound of the air.
A bubble.
A bubble in a stream.
In a stream.
someone did say I could come back later, JM, but I'm trying to understand the context of that. Like using a save point, but will not any save point will. Okay, we'll talk about it in a minute here. Why are my lasers shutting off? What a journey this has been. Schwam, my brother. How you doing, buddy? Well, you don't see that end game. Can I? I'm assuming this is end game because I saw it pop up in my Steam achievement. But did this come to a surprise when you all played this for the first time? Because I was not expecting that at all. I thought I wasn't done. I thought, oh, it's gonna like put me somewhere, but I don't know where I'm going still. But everything's shutting off. Evan, you have to play this game, dude. Down there is the panel of the t-shirt I want to get made. Everything's turning off. Right. Thanks, Hal. Let's say I have experienced an end game, as it is called.
A flickering lamp. A flickering lamp.
A flickering lamp. Okay. Let's have some fun here. That how was part of my plan anyway. It was becoming clear to me why you all watch people play this game, especially for the first time. Endgame by Samuel Beckett. Did he write many books by chance? I should be paying more attention to this because I could be getting viewpoints here for EV puzzles that you can't see on the ground. What? Oh, I just saw tearing. Bad, Jonathan.
A phantom.
A phantom.
A phantom.
A phantom.
I had to do that. I was waiting for it. Hey. Are they sticking me back in the hole? What the heck? Come on!
You have got to be kidding me.
Is that what you were wanting? They stuck me back in the hole. You have got to be kidding me. Oh my word.
And a dream.
And a dream.
And a dream.
And a dream.
I don't even get paid for my acting. What? Just shut off. That's very... What the world? I'm... Exactly. This. Oh, wow. I'm kind of in a did that just happen kind of thing. Jonathan Blow will be around tomorrow to personally collect your computer. Exactly. Wait, did it actually disappear out of my library? I heard somebody say, Zill said round 2. I guess we're doing another podcast episode then, eh, Zill? What was it like for some of you? Okay, there's. I gotta go see. Wow. You can go load a game if you have unfinished business in the witness still. Oh, hello there, hole. All right, so let's take a look at that. Load a game. Oh, see, it saves it when you're in the elevator. So what do? You just go back, you just backstep somewhere, like around here or something, and say, okay, well, before I go into the mountain this time, you can get out of the elevator. Let's go see. How do you get out? Oh, yeah, thank you. How do you get out? Do you just turn this off? In a pure world of imagination. How do I get out of this elevator? Do I have to turn one of these off? You know, I'm experiencing a lot of emotions here, people. I'm not taking light. Press the button for concierge. Yeah, the courtesy phone. All right, somebody freaking answer me. How do I get out of this elevator? Check your feet. I can't check my feet. Okay, I know you're trying to be nice and helpful here. Check my feet. I'm trying, but it won't let me. What if I do this first? No, that's not what I want to do.
A star at dawn.
I just want to know how to get out of the elevator. That's all I wanted. A simple answer will do. Jeez. Let's try this again, shall we? Oh, thank you. Now, was that so hard? Hey, Mike, there's a little panel at the bottom of the floor. All right. I know I'm being, you know. The first ending. Did you say that, Michelle? I didn't. I saw a look down at your feet, but I'm like looking for my feet. I was. B-boy, hello. I know, but I'm looking for my feet. I'm a very literal person, Mike. You did. All right. We can belabor this forever. You got to know who you're talking to. There's not a lot in here. This is there's gas mileage in here. Oh, I love you guys. I want to know. I really do genuinely want to know. Like, do any of you remember your first reaction, like playing that for the first time? There's I did not see those panels at the bottom at all. As soon as you said feet, I'm like, oh, I have feet now? A goofy smile. Pure happiness. But did you know, like, so when you got to the hole, was it a surprise? That I was not expecting. I was not expecting that at all. Jeff says I was so mad that it was getting rid of my stuff. Exactly. That's your initial reaction, right? Right. I panicked when it closed the game, thought I crashed the desktop. DJ, let me see here. Okay, let's I don't want to miss any of these. So, panic when close game, thought I could get out. So mad, getting rid of my stuff. Yeah, saw that one. This feels like the bad ending. So there's more than one ending? Because someone else said too, that was the first ending, something like that. Jeff played it on the PlayStation, and the load game option doesn't appear on the main menu. Oh, okay, I see. So to make sure there's, I am certain that there's more to see. So, so if I go like to a save point before I entered the mountain, I could just go and do all that stuff, and then I have to do the mountain again. Is that kind of the idea? This is just so wickedly crafted. It's unbelievable. Now this is not going to get me into trouble because I'm gonna talk over this. And this is what they call a synchronized write, meaning that this is not the original Who recording, but it's probably close enough in the WAV file that Twitch is going to recognize it and say, oh, we're not going to let you play audio for this portion of your stream. To which I reply, screw that. So here's what we're going to try here. Oh, if you enter before the mountain, you'd have to do the mountain again, reloading the end of it. You don't lose progress, right? It is over, Dad. I found myself an elevator. I'm just going to make a quick adjustment here to this. Let's bring this down a bit. So here's what I want to do. I hope Bookie is still here, for one thing. Does anybody in here play pinball? Let's ask that question first. Okay. So Evan, here's what I've done. Let me show you what I've done here. So Evan made a comment about NDI Telestrator. So, okay, Jeff. Jeff, do you mind if I ask where you're from? I'm always curious. We got so many people in the UK and the US and a couple in Canada. Last pinball I played was actually the pinball game that came with Windows 95. I didn't know one came with Windows 95. I thought it was just Minesweeper and Solitaire. I got about 20 minutes here. Oh, you're in Montreal. Nice. You a Habs fan? We're going to have to find a way to get along if you are. I'm in Toronto, FYI. The Toronto area. Space Cadet. Oh! You're from Ottawa. Okay. Well, hello there, my fellow dear Canadian. Thanks for coming in today, by the way. So, Evan mentioned the NDI Telestrator. Evan and I had the pleasure of doing some live stream production for pinball tournaments with a very large, motivated group of people. Yeah, you guys just down the street from each other pretty much. So that's really cool. Small world. So what I've done, Evan, is I've gone into MS Paint and made a green screen, and then I knocked out that green screen. When I create a color input, you can basically what I did was I brought MS Paint in by NDI, so it's a network input into the streaming software. So it brings in MS Paint, and then I crop it so that it's only seeing the green screen. And then within any input in vMix, you can have like a chroma key, like probably OBS does it as well. And then I can basically just I can just draw on it, I do believe. So let me see here if I can get it over. See if it's working. I think I see it. Here we go. There we go. So I got that. And so what I'm going to try and do... Oh, there it is right there. Okay. Yeah, so I can draw some... I can draw some stuff on the screen. And I can point some arrows to parts of the pinball machine and stuff like that. So this idea has kind of been here the whole time, sort of. It's kind of weird. But yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, I think... Now you have to be patient with me, people. I gotta see if this is going to work. Yeah, when I turn on my my monitor screen, then I lose access to my paint, so I gotta turn that off. That's gotta come back. That's fine. Then we can make it go away. Yeah, that NDI machine, I mean, you got to buy a monitor that you can write on. So that's, $300-400, and then the software is like $600. So it's nice. I mean, you can see what you're drawing on, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of guessing here, don't get me wrong. But what I thought I would do, so Jeff, you're a pinball player. Do you have a favorite pin? I'm guessing that Jeff is really the only person that has any connection to pinball. I didn't see anybody else. But here's the point of this. The point of this is to show you that there are rule sets in pinball, and that even when you understand a portion of them, you can make the pinball experience a lot more exciting, engaging. Well, we tried to be ESPN, didn't we? So that's kind of what I want to show today, because I think of pinball as board gaming's closest cousin. If you open up a board game and you see all the bits and pieces and they just look like that, then someone teaches you the game. Difference being that a board game, you have to understand the entire game before you play it. Pinball's not like that, and that's the thing I kind of want to demonstrate. So, all right, you ready for this, Evan? The game I've chosen to demonstrate is Fathom. I'm going to play a game called Fathom, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe this come from the Bally Chimer era, but this is not really a Bally Chimer, though. but I think it's made by Bally. So the reason I've chosen this game is because it's not a deep rule set to begin with. And the one question I'm going to have for you, Evan, will be, in fact, I'll probably be able to... I'll probably be able to find it in the rules. So here's what's really great about Pinball Arcade, and just about any pinball program. Now, I know the people that come in and maybe I should change. You tell me, Michelle, should I change my stream info to like just chatting or something? Because I don't want to make anybody upset if they think they're coming into a witness stream. You tell me. Yeah, okay. So let me do that. And I hope you all stick around for this because I think this is cool. So let me go ahead and change my... Yeah, let's get clear on that. So I'm just going to change that right now. Let me give you some New Orleans jazz in the meantime. There we go. Easy peasy. All right. So here's the thing. What's great about a game like this is that you can go through the instructions right from the top. You can play all, or if there are parts that you want to review. That's the one nice thing. And they're very... They went to great lengths to simplify a page of instructions. May I add what a crappy cold rainy day it is here. Looks the same up there. Yeah, it wants to be better, but it's not. My witness theme pinball game uses the caltrops to denote the extra ball. You're too smart for me, JM. I got a quick question for you in a moment, Evan, and that question is going to be how you boost the blue and green bonus. I don't know if it's the drop targets in the middle of the table. I think that's a part of it, but I do want to ask that question at some point. But anyways, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to teach you a couple of rules within 2 or 3 minutes here, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is just I want to start up a game, and I'm going to kill the music here so we get some sound. So these are the real sounds. This is a real pinball machine. And basically, it's like this underwater game. And let me see if I can draw. Let's see how close I can come here. All right. So... that's not close at all. Let's try that again. Right up in this area here. Okay, this line that I'm drawing. Okay. This is one place that you want to put the ball. There's a little scoop back there. The other place is more up, right up in there. So there's 2 places to focus on this pinball machine in terms of setting up for big points. All right. At the end of each of those shots, let me go ahead and let me color in the white there so that you can actually see what's going on here. So this is where you can lock a ball. And when you lock the ball, you're going to have 3 stand-up targets in each of those shooting lanes pop up. And you have to hit those down to release the balls. And that's going to give you a multi-ball. You don't have to do both of them. I can't change my perspective. Well, okay, I suppose I could. But I'm going to stick on this because I know where I'm drawing now. So by knocking, once you get the shots into those saucers, those pop-up targets are going to come up and then I have to knock them down to get the balls to release, and I'm going to be in this multi-ball situation. Okay, so that's the first part of it. Oops. And that's what the green screen looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go fix this. This is my first time doing this, so you got to bear with me here. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Catastrophe averted. So that's one part of this game. Then the other part of this game is right in here. This is a spinner, and it looks like a little yellow fish. Okay. That spinner is where you're going to accumulate a lot of points. And the value of that spinner goes up. I think to start the game, it's 1,000 per spin, but you can get this as high as 15,000 per spin. And that is really the heart of this game. So here's how the value of the spinner increases. The first way is by hitting, I'm taking guesses here now. Let's see here. Nope, that's not it. Go a little bit over more. Nope, let's go a little bit over more. Right here. Oh, I can see my little target there. So this guy right here, when you hit it, it will change the value of the spinner from 1,000 to 5,000. When you couple that with the lanes for the multi-ball, and right up in here, each one of those multi-balls that you get into play add another 5,000 to the spinner. So that's how you can triple the value of the spinners, by hitting that yellow target and by getting the 2 multi-balls into play. And that's going to give you 15,000 per spin. That's really the heart of the game. So that's the first way I'm going to play this game. And then after I play one game, I might talk a little bit about drop catching and dead bouncing in a moment. But for now, we're just gonna play. All right, so let me change my camera first of all. So a lot of people, when they're playing pinball for the first time, they're just hitting pop bumpers, trying to keep the target up. They might, try and hit something in the middle there, but they, it's not clear to them what is happening. So what I want to do is just sort of get this ball under control here if I can. And then we'll talk a little bit. Now that didn't quite make it to the end, and it's going to fall through those rollover targets. There we go. Okay. There we go. So this is called cradling a ball, and you're always looking for an opportunity to hold your flipper up, get the ball to stop so that you can control the ball. So because I have this on the right flipper, I'm going to try and make my way up to that left side, that shot that loops around the back, and I'm going to see if I can get that into that saucer and lock this ball. Okay, so there's the spinner, and you can see every spin gives me 1,000. Okay, now I'm on the left side. So what I've got to do is I've got to find where these shots are on the flippers. Be the ball. Okay, that was a little wide. So now I have another shot. So you see I'm always looking to stop the ball. And really, those spinners they're okay, but they're not really doing anything for me until I get these balls locked or until I hit that yellow target. So let's see if I can hit that yellow target. Oh, just missed it. I missed it on the other side. I've never live streamed pinball in a video game before, so I think, yeah, I did hit that target and then I lost my ball. You can see in front of the spinner that the light turns white. So, getting back to this here, let me see if I can find where my... There we go. Right in front of the spinner there's a white light. When it turns on, that will let you know that you've hit that yellow target right there. So that's what I'm trying to hit in combination. What usually happens is good pinball players, you tell me if this is right or not, Evan, like getting the multi-ball going first is probably ideal because then you have more balls to hit that yellow target. If you try and hit that yellow target first, you can experience what's called a brick shot, meaning you've missed and then the ball goes down in between the flippers. And it's better if you get the multi-ball going first in some ways, because then if you can get an extra ball or two out there, you can try hitting that other target while there's other balls in play and you don't drain as fast. So here we go. I keep hitting the spinner, but it's premature. That was a unexpected live catch. Okay, so we've cradled again here. Let's see if we can get something up in there. Oh, just too late. Okay, another cradle. Oh, still wide. Okay. There we go. Hey, I made a shot. So now you can see, if you look carefully, the 3 stand-up targets have now popped up in front of that ball. So now I get another ball. I'm going to try and do the same thing on the other side. There we go. That was a very dangerous post pass. A little late. It's nerve-wracking when you're playing in front of people. It's a lot easier when you're by yourself. I got one of the stand-up targets down on the right side, so let's see if we can get another one down. You might also notice there's a third flipper on the upper right-hand side. So if I'm shooting with the lower left flipper up at those stand-up targets, when it comes down, I can try and shoot with that upper right flipper and get to that other part where you can lock a ball. You see, I'm going to do another post pass here. Oh, I was a little late. Oh, it came out and I lost the ball. I didn't realize I had already had 2 down. Oh, that's unfortunate. You got to get up there, though. Now, the other thing we can do as well is we can relock that ball on the right side as well. All right. Here's it. That's called the dead bounce there. So you might have noticed I didn't actually hit my flipper there. I let it hit the flipper and bounce over to the other side to get control again. All right, so I've locked that ball again. Let's see if we can get working at this a little bit faster now. Okay, another dead bounce. So I'm going to try and hit a stand-up target, and then I'm going to try and use the upper right flipper to shoot it around the back side here. There we go.
Mermaid's trap.
So it's always advantageous to lock the right side first, because then you can sort of work both sides at the same time. And I like to play very patient. I don't rush. Okay, now you might have noticed I've actually hit that yellow target. If you look in front of the spinner, you'll see that the white light is on in front of the spinner. So that tells me right now that there is a value of 5,000 per spin. If I'm going to see if I can find my spot here for a second. If I start multi-ball right in the middle of the table here, right here where I'm circling, there's 2 yellow lights there. So if I'm in a multi-ball, one of those will come on. The one on the left will come on, and that tells me that spinner's double value. So that's how it becomes 10,000. So if you actually start multi-ball without that spinner being lit, you're still at 1,000. You'll be at 2,000 per spin because you're double the value. So really, you got to be able to hit this yellow target as soon as possible, because that's the only thing that's really going to That's the only thing that's going to light the white light in front of the spinner. Once that's done, then you can start working on your multi-balls like that, as such. If that makes any sense at all. Yellow target, multi-balls, they all work in tandem here. Okay, got one more down. So if I hit this last stand-up on the right-hand side, you're going to see that yellow light come on in the middle of the table. There it is. Oh, there we go. So see how it came on?
Danger, mermaids released.
Okay, and now you'll see the other yellow lights on because all 3 balls are out. So every spin now is 15,000 points. So all we're trying to do is hit a spinner right now. Okay, you see now I have cradle separation. I've got 1 ball on each flipper. So let's go ahead and fire that spinner. Did I lose a ball somewhere? Alright, so we got 2 balls on the same side. Post pass. Oh, that's too bad.
Help me.
I've relocked the ball, okay. So you can see I was able to set it up nicely there, but I was not able to cash in. But just that example alone can show, like, when you understand what the lights are actually doing on the pinball machine, you are better connected with how the pinball is supposed to be playing. So we've got a ball. Okay, so you can actually relock a ball when you're in multi-ball. I didn't know that. That's interesting. So I've got a ball locked at the top right now. I'm going to try and work on the right side again. Be nice to be able to get that released. You'll see that the white light is now off. Oh, that's going to drain. The white light's off in front of the spinner. So anytime that you drain or lose a ball, that white light's going to come back off.
Fathom.
So not a bad first game. I'm just going to hit A's. I don't need. I just want to get to the next game now. So let's start another game here. And I'll try and maybe play 1 or 2 more games. I got till about 3:30 at the latest. Okay. So I'm going to try and post pass. So this is when you just let the ball come down a little bit, and what you're trying to do is knock it off the blue post that you see right above the ball. Like that. It was a little bit too hard, unfortunately. You see I did a dead bounce there. I didn't react and swing it. You don't want to swing at everything. You're always looking for opportunities to... I'll see if I can do a couple drop catches in this game. A drop catch is when your flipper's up, and just as the ball's about to hit the flipper, you drop your flipper down. Alright. There we go.
Mermaids trapped.
All games are fundamentally the feedback loop between the game designer and the player, optionally using other players as a way to provide feedback. You know what's interesting about pinball is, especially a lot of the earlier pins, is that the rule set were, I don't think they were typically as deep nearly as the ones that you see coming out today. That is for sure. But again, a machine like this, most people during the time that these machines were even coming out, you know, to be able to read and understand the lights, you'd have to play over and over and over again.
Mermaids trapped.
Okay, so we've got 2 balls locked now.
Dive again.
So what I want to be able to do is attack from the left flipper now so that I can try and make 2 shots out of 1. We're going to try and knock that stand up the right side. It'll come down to the upper right flipper, and then I can try and shoot around that loop in the back. And I'm not going to explain much else. There's a dead bounce right there. Up. So you see, I'm not reacting to every ball coming at the flippers here. Well, that's a fair comparison. That's what they call a post pass there. Just getting it over to the other side. Oh, right idea. Okay, now what I'm checking for is if that yellow target's been hit, and I don't have a white light in front of that spinner yet. So the question becomes now if I want to try and hit that yellow target or get multi-ball started, and I'm kind of partial to getting multi-ball started.
Danger. Mermaids released.
Okay, there's... Oh, man, I just hit that target and I drained.
Mermaids
And now I can lock again. So you can see, like, it really takes a lot of work to get the setup going. And I think that, Evan, you can tell me, but I think this is one of the hardest spinner shots to set up and hit for that matter. There's a drop catch right there. Okay, there's one hit. Dead bounce. Okay, so you see, I did hit the yellow target there. And so the white light will stay lit. So I'm still at 5,000 per spin. Hey, buddy, what's up?
I accidentally forgot that you asked me to tell you when I'm done.
Oh, that's okay. Are you playing your computer?
Yeah.
I'm going to be on for about 15 minutes and then we'll do something together, okay?
Okay.
All right, buddy. All right. So we've got 2 balls locked right now. There's one stand-up knocked down at the top. And I've got the spinner hit. So now I've got some choices to make. Do I want to try and hit some spinners? Or do I want to try and unlock a multi-ball? I think what I want to do is try and get a multi-ball unlocked here. That way I can increase the value. Okay. Oh, there we go. Nice. Oh, that's dangerous. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can get another stand-up down on the right side. Oh, a little too early. Dead bounce. And if you're playing in a tournament, you know, that's situational. Like, if you're only 30,000 behind, that player would probably be going for the spinner right now instead, because every spin's going to give them $5,000. Or 5,000 points. Wouldn't that be nice, bookie? Okay, so now
Mermaids released.
Okay, everything's released, which means that spinner is worth 15,000 per spin right now. Now it's worth 10. See how that yellow light in the middle switched from the right side to the left side? So I gotta hit this once. There we go. So this is kind of what you're playing for. You're playing for that spinner shot by setting up your multi-balls and hitting that yellow target. And that's really, I mean, there's some conversation that we could have about bonuses, certainly. All right. So I'm at 800,000 here. It's not a very high score, but...
Dive again.
The other thing, now, Evan, do you want to add something to, like, how you build your bonus? Is it the stand-up targets in the middle? There's a drop catch there, everybody. So you're dropping the ball. You're dropping the flipper on the left side just as the ball's coming, and you can soften how hard the ball's hitting the flipper. But I think the way it works is you can see two... let me try and get my... Okay, it's going to be a long line here, but right here where I'm circling, there's stand-up targets, and there's a blue light on right now. Every time I hit a switch, it'll switch between blue and green. These are terribly messy lines, and I think that's what starts to boost all of these lights in the middle here. This starts to build up your bonus at the end of a ball. 1, 2, 3 drops. If you hit them in order, it lights the extra ball. So see, there's all these little things that are happening, and as you spend more time playing one of these pins, the more you learn. Okay, so if I hit 1, 2, 3 in order, Evan says, I can light extra ball. So that didn't work.
Mermaids trap.
Okay.
Dive again.
Oh. There's a spin, so that's probably 5,000 a spin right now because you can see the white lights on. So that means I hit that yellow target near the upper right-hand flipper. Is that ball 2? All right, that's not bad. So you see the bonus is counting down, right? And those stand-up targets in the middle, That's how you can start building up your bonus. So we're at 1.4 million there. That's not bad at all. All right, so I've got 2 locked balls to start this last brouhaha here. It's a timed extra ball. Collect is at the same. Let me read that when I get a chance here. Oh no. Oh, I dropped too early. It's a timed extra ball. Collect is at the same stand-up you use to light the spinner. Ah, I see. So it can mean different things. Oh, I must have got a couple extra balls. Something. That's weird. Maybe I just got 1. Okay. So let's try and get one more multi-ball going here. There's a nice drop catch there. There we go. So drop catching is a very, very... It's a very... Oh boy. It's a nice skill to have. It's a little harder to do on a video game, but I love drop catching in real pinball. So I've hit the yellow target. Have I hit it? No, I haven't hit it. So this time you'll see that there's a flashing light in the middle. It says double value, but the white light's not on in front of the spinner. So that tells me this is only worth 2,000 a spin right now. So I really want to try and hit that yellow target if I can. And I got to get these balls separated. Okay, did I get it? There we go. That's the sound I was looking for. Oh, I had it. I didn't think it was going to kiss off of that. That helps, though. Okay, I'm going to try and get these separated if I can. That might do it. Oh, that was funny. That was coming through so hard. Ah, that's too bad. That wasn't bad, though. You got to see some ball control there, and then right down the middle. Witness pinball would be much slower. You would put the ball on the boat. It would go around the edge of the machine very slowly. Exactly.
Fathom.
Anyways, that there is sort of how that works. So you can see, like, just one part of the pinball machine you can put your focus on, and when you know what you're shooting for and why, that certainly helps matters a great deal. Before I go, I want to talk about the Playroom Experiment Project. We have some really, really amazing things happening. So this week, and I hope everybody's here for this because I'm really, really excited to share this. Okay, so let's start at the beginning of this. First of all, let's bring up let's bring this up. So May 15th at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be live streaming for 24 hours. We're doing this for inclusion and an inclusive project that we're working on at a high school in Petrolia, Ontario. The name of the school is Lambton Central Collegiate and Vocational Institute. We visited this high school this week and we delivered a $1,500 board gaming library, and we delivered a Nintendo Switch. They're going to be using the game Super Mario Maker 2 as part of the 40-hour community service program that students have to partake in. So we're going to have some ambassadors working alongside with us to develop some Super Mario Maker courses, and they're going to be working with the Alternative Learning Classroom. They have about 15 students there who are in the Alternative Learning program. Some kids are living with special needs like autism, Down syndrome. Other kids may have other challenges with rules, with learning. In the case of games, could be rules retention. But we have been given permission to create this wonderful inclusive space that sends a message that everybody can play with everybody. We're trying to break a lot of the stereotypes about, you know, these kids playing football, these kids go to concert band, these kids do this and that, whatever. And we're going to invest $12,000 into this gaming space. We have been given the green light to place a pinball machine in this alternative learning classroom, and I've said this exactly the same way many times. they are the only school that I know of that has ever decided to place a pinball machine within their learning environment. Clearly, this school is trying to think outside the box. They're trying to find ways to have students learn and, even for evaluation, using gaming as tools to do that. So we launched a campaign a few weeks ago in hopes to raise as much of this money as we can. And we had to do that because the opportunity is so great, even though it's
Surface Fathom.
that's Fathom for you. Let me bring that down. I got to go back. Somebody's got to clip that for me. It's such a wonderful opportunity that we've sort of found ourselves doing this during a strange time. What is that? I feel like my neighbor's car's alarm is going off. Anyways, got so much going on here. So we had this. We really wanted to start this campaign, and thankfully, we've had some amazing people step up. So far, we've raised just over $2,800. That is 23% of our $12,000 goal. We've had 17 one-time donations. 27 monthly annual subscribers have come up. Most of them donating $5 or $10 a month. The one-time donations and monthly support, they do different things. We have a theory where we want to build it, we want to sustain it, and we want to grow it. So those one-time donations that we're receiving right now, they're really coming in handy in terms of just getting the first one built. But the idea then is to have these students work within the community. We haven't really had a lot of outreach in this town yet, but we will once COVID hopefully starts to settle down, and so it'll be in the fall where a lot of the students will be working with us to exercise some outreach for support in the fall, because they want to be able to pay it forward, and we're hoping that they are inspiring enough and setting a bar in such a way that the remaining 11 high schools in this district will want to follow suit. And that's the important part of having monthly contributions. So our model is a lot like a Twitch channel or a Patreon or whatever. We're on here live streaming. I'm not on here for subs. I give all the credit in the world to content creators who are on the Twitch channel for that reason. But for me, all I care about is giving these kids an opportunity. My son that you've seen here today, I know we have a couple new faces in here. He's on the autism spectrum, and when we found out that this was the journey we would be taking, we didn't know what that meant. And gaming has changed his life in so many ways. Evan's been to my house twice. He lives in Pittsburgh, but he's been up here twice. I've been down there a few times. Evan can speak to this firsthand, how gaming has made such an impact on his life. And this is exactly what I want to see happen for these kids in this school. There are too many barriers. There's too many kids fearful of expressing who they are as people. We want to create a space that is really, truly inclusive, where they know they have a place of acceptance, where we can build upon that sense of belonging. And that is the whole point of this entire project. This here is our campaign page. Now, all I would ask, because there's more ways to help us than just donating funds, and I want to make that clear. Just educating yourself a little bit about this project can go a long way. So I'm going to put a link inside the chat. You can use that link and just read about where we've been. This started in my basement, okay? This began when I saw that what I loved, what I decided to lean on to try and help my son, was working. And my wife allowed me to have family gaming events once a month for 2 years in this basement. And we shared the idea with a couple pinball companies and an organization called Replay FX. Evan's a big part of that organization, and between that organization and the two companies we first reached out here, in year one we had 3 brand new $10,000 pinball machines to use in this basement to test the project. And then the following year, the Replay organization allowed us to borrow 7 machines from Pittsburgh. We went down in a U-Haul, we brought them back, and we did family gaming events in my house for 2 years. And I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm going to try and bring it down here, but if you look closely, I'm going to see if I can zoom that in a little bit here. Hold on a second. If you look at those pictures there, the one in the top right corner, you can see actually we started having events at the Microsoft store. But those photographs that you see, those are photographs from, a couple of them are from my house. We've been to the Origins convention. We've been to Player One Amusements. So basically what it started happening was after the 2 years, we were starting to get invited by all these different public events. And again, to be sponsored by Microsoft was very humbling. And it told us that there was important work to do. So, I hope everybody's still here. Here's the deal. Our goal, Evan, I hope you're here at least, because what I'm about to say, I'm saying publicly for the first time. And I have my wife's permission. This means everything to me. We've been working at this for 4 years. There's been no better opportunity. I think that this school is going to set a great example. I think they're going to inspire other schools to start doing the same. I think there will be opportunities to talk to other school districts around North America and encourage them to have students put in 40 hours of community service as a prerequisite for graduation, and not just give kids living with special needs or challenges with alternative learning an opportunity, but also the kids that we're asking to work with us to help them. There's so much potential here. And this is one of few times I see organizations and entities and schools and districts, they're getting out of the way of themselves. It's so promising and encouraging to see the red tape break away. I've never seen anything like this. So next week, we're streaming for 24 hours. Our goal is to raise $2,500 that day. Okay? We're not looking to raise the whole $12,000. That's going to take time. But here's what that $2,500 is going to do. We will be able to secure the only Beatles pinball machine left in Canada. And Jeff, I don't know if you're still here, but it's in Montreal. And we want this pin very badly for these kids because it's so family friendly. The rule set's very accessible. There's all kinds of music from the Beatles on this pinball machine. The kids are going to have a great time playing this. Imagine for a moment you have what's called a selfie league, where you've got 2 weeks to play your game of pinball in the school. You could be paired up as like a duo team, what do they call that? I don't know, like pairs teams, co-op team. And you could end up paired with any student in the school. It doesn't matter what you play, what you don't play, what you do for fun in that school. Almost every kid's going to be new to pinball. And you're going to see a lot of kids resonate with this experience and shine through and really find their place. So, Jeff, I know I'm throwing a lot at you, buddy. I'm glad you're still here. All right, so here's where it gets real. I'm about to tell you how bad I want to raise this $2,500. And I know this is not the easiest time to raise money. I understand that we're all weathering a different storm. I understand that not everybody can help with support financially. I get that. But you can share the project. You can tell people about it. We're going to be making our promo video. We haven't made it yet. And get this, you want to talk about red tape. We were there this week. We took some photographs, but we can't use those photographs until we get approval from the board. And I can't use those photographs when I talk about the fundraising. I can only show the photographs in terms of saying, hey, look here, we did this thing. And I cannot at any point in time mention donations or fundraising. I can't put the pictures on our campaign page, and I understand it. That's fine. The thing is, we're just waiting for that green light. And the people at the school, they're doing everything they can to get approval from the district. They said that once we were able to start making deliveries of gaming materials, that this green light would come on, and we're just waiting for that to happen. But we took a number of pictures, and to see, it was very emotional for me seeing what my own son has experienced and the way that we've been able to find an outlet for him. To see these kids, their eyes just lit up when they saw all those games. They just looked at them for a long time, and it was awesome. So just sharing the word and spreading it to your friends, or reaching out to people that you think might be able to help and make a donation. You can send as little as $5 our way one time, and it's going to help. Now, I mentioned that I'd like to see us be able to raise $2,500. The reason that's so important is because then we can secure the machine. We can make the investment on the pinball machine. My good friend Jerry Power is going to lock this machine down, and it's ours. And then we're going to take a break from fundraising. We're going to spend our time making content. We're going to do a podcast. We're going to talk to people about their own gaming experiences and how those experiences have lifted up their lives, how they've been inspired to help others. It's not all about this charity function. And I want to make sure we hit this goal. So here's what I am going to promise everybody right now for the first time. I don't know if it's a promise, but here's what's happening. I am going to personally dollar match the first $1,250 because I want to see us hit this goal. We almost lost this project 6 months ago. You're gonna have to forgive me here. I got to see if I can get through this. Sorry. We thought this project was dead in the water about 8 months ago. COVID played a part of it. There were other factors. Luckily, we got a second chance at this, and I am going to be damn sure that this gets across the finish line for these kids because they deserve it. So I want people to know how serious I am about this, and I've thought about this for a long time. And yes, Evan, I talked to my wife before I'm saying this on the microphone. She knows, she supports it, she gets it. I'm going to dollar match $1,250 so that we can get to that $2,500. You make a donation on the 24-hour stream, I'm going to match it up to $1,250. We haven't even announced it on our Facebook page yet. Nobody knows. You're the first people finding this out. That's how bad I want this to happen. So you've got the link up there in the chat. Even if you just educate yourself, if you can't help, it's okay. I appreciate you just being here, keeping me company, giving me somebody to talk to when I'm playing so ridiculously bad on some of these games. This world's a funny place, and you know what? Everybody needs help. And if you can't help this and you want to help somebody else, go help somebody else. There's so many things that we could be doing together. And there are some of us who just happen to be in a position to help. And those are the people that I'm reaching out to when it comes to the financial conversation. And if you can't be part of that conversation, there's just as meaningful ways to be part of this and helping this channel grow so that the word does get out. If you're on here and you can't watch and you're lurking, you're giving me another viewer so that someone else might stumble on this channel and find out what this project is about. There may be someone else who's in a position to do some dollar matching one day again. Who knows? I have no idea. But this is happening. This is happening because if we can get that $2,500 on May 15th, this project will absolutely 1,000% build a legacy. There'll be no looking back. That pinball machine will make its way into Petrolia. That community will band arms and fund most of the second back half of the funding that we need. And hopefully these kids are back in school in January. And within a year's time, we've got that pinball machine in there. It's going to take time. We have to be patient, but it will get in there. And we're going to wash, rinse, repeat. Another school is going to look at that and go, we want to do that too. Like, you just need that. Baby. You just need that first one. Thank you, Jeff. Michelle's going to be so happy to see that my Streamlabs is working. I told you it was up, Michelle. I told you. So that's it. That's it. I hope I've explained that clearly. Many of you know me well enough that it's hard for me to not ramble, but this is so important that I have to make sure everybody knows. Also, Jeff, and anybody else who's listening, if you're on Facebook, I don't think I have Let me see if I've got it. This might be it. Let me see. That's our Facebook group for the Playroom Experiment. That's where, like, if we're playing online games, you can join that group, and you can join us for, like, when we're playing Codenames tonight, right? That kind of thing. Hal, I got to make sure I send you that link, but there's also one more link here. Let me type it in here for 1 second here. Our main Facebook page is the name of the charity is called Path of Play. And the Playroom Experiment is the mandate of that charity. So that's what the Playroom Experiment is the single project of our charity called Path of Play. And so if anybody's on Facebook and you really want to keep tabs with our updates, that right there is our Path of Play Facebook group. You can join that and totally keep on tabs with everything that's happening. All right, gang. That's going to do it for me. I'm going to go entertain my son. I also have a meeting with another person who potentially might be able to help in a unique way with this project too. Of course, I can't say anything more than that, but I'm hoping that an hour from now, I'm happier than I am right now. Much love to all of you. Hope you have a great weekend. Everybody, thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Hal, I'll send you the Zoom link later. And God bless everybody. Enjoy the weekend. Have your favorite beverage. Have your favorite meal. Tell someone you love them. Do something nice for somebody. You know, all that stuff. The thing that makes the world go around the right way. My name's Mike. We'll see you guys on Monday. Bye for now.